I have 15 yards. Should I buy a zero turn? No, not at all. And matter of fact, I'll just tell you, this is how I buy mowers, and this is how I grew my business. I didn't do it by buying a zero turn right away. You guys, if anyone watched my actual YouTube channel in the very beginning, you could literally see how I came up. You see exactly what I did. And what I did is this. I use a specific piece of equipment or setup until I literally can't use that setup anymore because I can't get any more customers. And then I upgrade it. In the very beginning, that actually makes the most sense, so you don't end up spending money on equipment rather than marketing. Because in the beginning, marketing is more important than equipment. So literally, you could have a push mower setup. That's what I had. I had a push mower, weed whacker, and edger that was a combi system, a backpack blower. And that's pretty much it. I had some rakes and shovels for a landscape. But what I did is I literally used that setup till I was at like 10, 12 yards. And once I hit 10, 12 yards a day, now it started to get kind of hard to push past that because I'm using a push mower. That shit was a lot. So once it got to that point where it's actually a lot, and I don't mean a lot on one day, I mean a lot across the entire week. Like, this is just hard as hell to do. And mind you, if you guys didn't know, I have asthma, and it was spring season, and dude, my chest, I was like having asthma attacks because how much mowing I was doing. It was crazy. So that is the point when I said, you know what? Now it's time to get a zero turn. Because I literally can't mow any more yards until I get a zero turn. That's when I got the walk behind. And then I was able to upgrade my setup. And that's what you do. When you have a solo guy, you max out how much you can do solo with that zero turn. Now, I'm not going to lie. The zero turn, does it add a lot of yards that you can do? Yes, you can mow up to 20 yards a day with that zero turn in Florida. Mind you guys, if you guys don't remember, I'm in Florida. So when I say stuff, I'm pertaining to Florida. I don't know how it is to mow 3-acre properties. I don't live in the middle of nowhere. So I live with neighborhoods that I mow. So I can mow 20 yards a day with the zero turn if I'm pushing it. That's the point. I'm not saying chill. I am saying pushing it. I will push it, and I can mow 20 yards a day. So if the max I could do is 20, you add another person, and the max you two could do is like 30, 35 max. Like once you're hitting that 30s, it actually becomes like it becomes that substantial amount where it's like, damn, this is getting hard. Like, I wouldn't say hard, but it's getting like tiring doing it for that long. So I would say the max rate with a 2-man crew here in Florida is 30 to 35. We are in between 25, 30 yards a day, but we could push up to 35. And the thing is, we've done it. The thing is, we've had days where we're doing like 33, 34 yards. And I mean, that's the point. If you're doing a 4-day work week, that's how it should be. So if you're doing a 4-day work week, 35 a day, yes, it's longer days. But mind you, for us, we'll be done at like 4:30, maybe 5 at the latest. But it would be 4 days a week, and then that's it. But literally, if you're upgrading your equipment, start from the bottom, max out as many yards as you can do, upgrade your mower to the max, add an employee to the max, add another employee. That's just how you should do it. If you do it like that, you'll never be in debt. I'll tell you that much. You'll never be in debt. And did I do that perfectly? No. I was in debt, but, that's why I can tell you guys now, looking back at it, that I should have just kept doing what I was doing in the very beginning. Because in the beginning, I had that shit on lock. It's when I started getting employees, I didn't max it out. So that's where my problem started. And then, you get into the problem where you don't want to fire people because, these are like people helping you grow your business now. So then that is the situation you get into. So it's actually harder later down the road if you don't lock this down and have that same mindset. So I say develop that mindset quick, because that mindset of buying equipment when you don't like literally need it is going to bite you in the ass as soon as you hire employees. But that's what I would do. I would wait and keep building like that.